Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm coming on to YouTube and saying SOS Cuba, hashtag help Cuba. The people of Cuba are right to come protest, and many of the protesters are waving the American and the Cuban flags jointly. Not always. Some of them, the protesters, are pro-American. Some are not. Some are, but they all are fed up with the way the Castro regime has done things since 1959, and then it's spilled over to the current Cuban president, Miguel Diaz-Canel. And Miguel Diaz-Canel has not assumed responsibility for what's going on in Cuba. He's not addressing the burnout healthcare system due to the COVID-19 pandemic. But the healthcare system is not getting additional funding because Cuba doesn't allow capitalism, so people can't pay the taxes to fund the healthcare system. So it's strained. The doctors and the nurses are overworked. A lot of people's food rations have been cut. This is not anything new, but Cuba's tourist industry has dried up. Now, President Obama, when Obama was president, did welcome U.S. tourists to visit Cuba. Where it changed was when Trump, as well as Obama, they found out that most of Cuba's tourist industry are hotels that are owned and ran largely by the Cuban military. So a lot of the American tourists had gotten spied on. That's what stopped it. Obama had peaceful dialogues with Cuba, but Cuba basically didn't reciprocate. Basically, that's what happened. And then also with it is not the embargo. Marco Rubio went to the Senate floor today and talked about what's going on in Cuba. The protests have spilled over to now 40 cities. And it wasn't started by Senator Rubio. It wasn't started by many of the Cubans in exile in Miami or Union City, New Jersey, and various cities in the United States. It was started by what Senator Marco Rubio said is by artists, by poets, by entertainers, actors, singers. They were just fed up with not getting their food rations, with the healthcare system being crumbled. The government service deliveries are horrible right now, and they've been horrible for a very, very long time. And they're basically saying 1959, which was the year of the Cuban Revolution when Castro came to power, like 1959, no more, that Cuba has got to change. And it's not the embargo, as Senator Rubio pointed out. The United States government allows the people in the U.S. to trade with small businesses in Cuba that are not ran by the communist regime. The problem is there's not any because the communist regime of Cuba does not allow independently owned and operated small businesses. That's the problem. Also, the government takes what a lot of the people in the market make. Fishermen, they fish, they sell their stuff at the market. The government takes a lot of it. I mean, that's a lot of the situations. Power outages are common in Cuba, and it's not because of the embargo. It's because the communist government doesn't know what they're doing, basically. And a lot of activists have been thrown into jail for assembling peacefully. Some activists have been shot. Some have been hit by the butt of a rifle. And it's just a sad situation. And blacks in Cuba make up 11% of the population. And there have been a lot of protesters there that have been black, and they've been carried off by the Cuban government and by Cuba's police or Cuba's military. And the Democrats in the United States are silent over it, basically. And it's just a sad situation. You know, blacks in Cuba have not had it good for a long, long time, and that has continued under Castro's regime until now with Miguel Diaz-Canel's regime. It's just sick. And yes, Canel and Castro are both racist. Anyways, hope everybody's doing well. Take care. God bless them. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.